Alright, hi everyone, finally a new video of the trench, and this time spending the night in the trench as a German soldier with German equipment, German weapons, a lot of German stuff. And of course I'm not alone. Brian, or we're just gonna call him Helmut Schwarz, and my name is Fritz Birken. Soldaten der Wehrmacht. Of course we're using replica and original stuff. He has his Mauser K98K. He recently went to Normandy on vacation and he bought this beautiful scope. And yeah, as you can see, it has the Mauser rail right there on this side. Can you show it right there?
Yes.
There it is. Look at that. That is beautiful. It's a beautiful original German World War II Mauser K98K sniper, and it's beautiful. And do you like it?
I like it a lot.
Yeah, he's wearing the wool uniform because he only has yeah, an SS tunic, so he's just using my wool tunic today. And I'm lucky enough that I recently bought a herringbone twill. So it's, for me, it's not so hot, but if it gets cold in the night, he's the lucky one. So, but right now I'm wearing my herringbone twill, or drillig uniform. As you can see, this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the Schnurrschuhe, German low boots, wearing the gaiters. Of course, a German stick grenade, Stillhandgranate 24. Field cap, M43, original belt buckle, original Mauser pouches, original helmets. We're wearing original helmets. Yeah, of course, restored helmets, but original shells. He's wearing the boots, M43 field cap, also a stick grenade, K98K pouches, Y-strap. I'm wearing A-frame, Zeltbahn, stick grenade, Mestin, very important piece of equipment, German gas mask, canister with the gas mask, of course, inside. Fuel bottle and shovel, bayonet. So yeah, that's stuff we're wearing right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy day. Here you can see all the machine guns. This is insane. Here we have an original M42 German helmet, Laufschütze. It's a container for a spare barrel for the MG42. We got some drum magazines for the MG42, pouch with tools for the MG42 and 34. And here we got. Oh, okay. By the way, guys, all these weapons you're seeing here are all original from the Second World War. The Mauser, just everything. Oh, of course, here's another one. Another Mauser. So yeah, all these weapons you're seeing here, they are all original from the Second World War. MG42, MG34, MG42, PPSH, and yes, you're probably thinking, no, we're not on the Eastern Front, but why is there a PPSH here? Well, the Germans actually captured these and sometimes convert them to 9mm caliber. And yeah, they use them even on the Western Front. So yep, they were used. Rare, so not as much as you see in Call of Duty. That's just not correct at all. But they were there. A Bren gun, Allied machine gun, used by German soldiers. And here we have a ZB30 Czechoslovakian machine gun. These were captured by the Germans during the invasion of Czechoslovakia and mostly used by the Waffen-SS. And the fun thing is here, the Bren gun is actually a copy of the ZB30. So the ZB30 was first and they just made the Bren gun, and look at this, it's so similar. It's beautiful to see. The same magazine on top, of course, the wooden handle right there, that, yeah, just almost identical. Pretty cool. But yeah, captured German machine gun, another captured German machine gun, captured Russian PPSH, MG42, MG34, MG42, and of course the Mausers that we're using. And I got a pistol here. It's a Walter P38 holster, and I just put this pistol inside there. This is a German pistol. Well, it's actually the Belgian. It's made for the Germans, as you can see right there. You can see the Waffenamtsfabrik Nationale. It's a Belgian pistol used by the Germans. This one was produced during the war under the German occupation. It's an FN-22 pistol. Beautiful.
Sehr schön.
A lot of times stuff like that happened. You know, they just used holsters from other pistols for other pistols. Right now we are preparing ourselves for the night. Lay my cap over there for now. I'm just gonna show you the trench. Here we have a camouflaged ammo box with some stripper clips, Haut- and Giftungsmittel, some cleaning kits, camera, of course, that we're going to use, Mauser K98K pouches. My personal stuff is in there. We got there my sleeping hole, and you can see a German flag with a swastika for if planes are going to fly over. We're going to show that we are Germans. And of course, no, we're not going to do it if a plane actually is going to fly over right now. I don't think that's a smart thing to do. Here we got some personal stuff. And again, we got beers, but this time German. German paratrooper bandoliers, gas mask canister, paratrooper helmet German. Ration, just a fantasy ration that I made myself. Knäckebrot, Zucker, Konserven, Milchpulver und Kaffeepulver. Sehr schön. 1943, Herstellungsjahr 1943, nur für die deutsche Wehrmacht bestimmt. So yeah, only for the German Wehrmacht. Just some eagle stamps right there. Personal trench art, wallets and stuff. Bread bag, a German soldier standing here. Oh, and of course we got chickens right now, so we got some jerry cans here. And yeah, you know why it's called a jerry can? Because they called the Germans jerrys and they had these cans, so they just called them jerry cans. Pretty funny, right? Wasser, which means water, 1941. And right there on the bottom, we can see it says Wehrmacht. So that's pretty cool. And right there we have a backpack. It's a trench right now. And of course we still got all our stuff. So we need to display some more stuff. I'm gonna use a US blanket, just captured from some Allied soldiers, or found it. We're not stealing stuff from Allied soldiers, are we? We found it, I swear, in a US foxhole. I think I'm gonna take off some of this, because if you walk, not really nice to have a shovel right there. A lot of times they were also wearing the shovel right here. There's a wasp. A lot of times they were also wearing the shovel right there, where I got the stick grenade right now, because they also were using them as weapons. Oh, what was that? I think it was this against the stick grenade. Okay, we will be right back. Yes guys, this is insane. And of course normally would be a little bit too much for one trench, but you know, why not use a couple more machine guns, right?
Jawohl.
Yesterday was a lot of work here in the garden. Everywhere were plants, nettles. You couldn't even walk here. Some plants here, but I think it looks cool. And don't be scared for the flag right there. It's not because we like it or anything. It's pure history. It's just to show what it looked like. You know, I mean, it's not strange to have a flag like that in a trench. And of course I understand that a lot of people don't like it. It's not that we support it or anything like that. It's just pure history. I mean, here you can see the belt buckle. In Germany it's forbidden to have this, but I think if you're reenacting that, it shouldn't be a problem. Let's go back inside the trench. There we go. So
The Americans will not take this position.
easily.
Look to the weapons.
No, I think we have a pretty good position.
Only hope not for artillery.
Artillery would be a problem. Yeah. Okay, I think it's time to open up the German ration. What do you think, Helmut?
I hope it's something good.
I made it, so it's always going to be good.
I'm
There we
not
go.
sure about that.
You have no choice. Let's open it up. Look at that. Ooh, what do you think?
Oh, it looks like it's Christmas.
Yeah. All right, so here we got our stuff. We got some sugar. I'm gonna take all the sugar. We got, here you go. And don't use that, huh? Want to be
No.
historically correct. So we're just gonna use the bottom.
Damn it.
What?
1943.
Oh,
It's a year past.
yeah, we are in 1944, so yeah. But it's army food, so it's no problem.
Be that bad.
1943. Wehrmacht. That's definitely German. Here we got some corned beef. Sehen Sie das? Fleischkonserve. 1943. And we got some milk. You don't need milk in your coffee, do you?
No,
No.
I only drink black.
Okay, here we got the coffee itself, and we got some knäckebrot. Here you go.
Thank you very much.
Knäckebrot. And some knäckebrot for me. Do you need sugar for your coffee?
No,
Never. No.
only black.
Only-
Totally black.
Okay. Yeah, I think we got a pretty good position. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be a hard one for them.
We can always use the sniper. We see someone in the distance. Looks clear. Okay, so you know the can openers that the US soldiers are using always. The P-38 can openers, the small ones. Well, the Germans have this one. In the bread bag, Rotbeutel 31, gonna be somewhere in here. I've got way too much stuff in here. Cleaning kit. Shaving stuff. Hold on. My Göffel. Spork. And my Ziga can opener. It's an original one from the Second World War. I got a lot of them. Found them in an antique store for 50 cents a piece. So that's a great price. A lot of people don't know how to use these. If you got this in your hand, it's really like, okay, how is this gonna work, right? So what you do is you got a can right here from 1943. And what you do, you got this pointy thing right there. You put it on the edge and you just, yeah, you can always slam it with something if you want right there. But we're just gonna use it like, there we go. So now what we do is we just pull, you see? And it works. And you go forward again and you pull again and you pull again. And it works very, very good. Look at this. Just like that. See that? Cool, huh?
Nice.
Got all the juice on my pants. Which is not so nice, but I mean, okay. Stuff happened, but it works perfectly fine, as you see. Oh no, and there's so much wasps in this area. They're really gonna like this smell. Okay. So there we go. That's how you use an original German World War II Ziga can opener. Oh no, and I got all the juice on my soilable coffee. Take a look at this. Can you see all those small stripes right there? You always see those on German World War II rations, opened rations of course. I can show you a picture right now. That's one I found myself in the Hürtgen forest, and you can see it right there. So that's the same. So now you know what that is. That's from opening the can with a can opener like that. So we got our chunks of pineapple, our super handy German fork and spoon, aluminum, and we can try to eat. That works great. So yeah, that's how you open a ration in German style.
You're sitting on all the stripper clips.
And the starter tab is here. You're bending all my stuff. That's how you lose your stripper clips.
By German sitting on them.
What?
By German sitting on them.
Yeah. What sind die Kartoffeln? All right, so we just placed all our weapons right over here. So you can see, to make it a little more realistic, just look at this. Insane. I think I'm gonna camouflage my my helmet right now for this environment. All right, so I'm gonna camouflage my helmet just because it looks cool. And we have to do something, so what I'm gonna do is just gonna use some water. I mean, it's already camouflaged enough. But yeah. And we got a lot of dirt here that we can use. So we're just gonna make it wet. Here got some dirt. Yuck. Yeah, this is pretty nasty. Look at this. But it works. Boom! Yeah. Okay, look at this. Looks very nasty, but it's working.
I'm glad that's not my helmet.
See that? Look. We want this to be very dirty. I mean, it's easier without the chicken wire on it, but yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Wow, look at my hands. If it dries, then it's gonna be a very nice looking helmet.
That sounds really dirty.
Yeah, it does. Hear this. Okay.
That's a very nice texture.
I think it is. I think it's gonna look awesome if it's done. This is what it looks like right now, but I think if it's dried up, it's gonna be a very nice looking German helmet. Just gonna put it somewhere there, and now I'm gonna clean my hands. It's gonna make my tunic dirty. No problem. While my helmet is drying, I'm writing a letter to my family. Stuff they did in the fields when they were not fighting. The Germans had their Feldpost, only for the military. Im Felde. 12. Juni 1944. Invasionsfront. Normandie, Frankreich. So I do have my stamps here for the envelope, as you can see. A lot of them, but I don't need them because it's Feldpost. and that's for free. You don't need stamps. Well, if it's heavier, then you need stamps. Feldpost, right here. Every unit had its own Feldpostnummer, its own number for the Feldpost. I'm gonna put my number right here. Feldpostnummer. And of course, we need an address. Familie Birken, Hindenburgstraße 2 in Aachen, Deutschland. Here's my envelope. Feldpost. And I'm gonna send it later. Let's take a look through this scope. Oh yeah, there we go. See that, guys? That is very cool to see. Still waiting for my helmet to be ready. Still drying. If it's dried completely, it's gonna look awesome. It's time for some Knäckebrot. This was a typical German ration during the war. Very good stuff.
You don't have to put anything on it. It's just
No.
It tastes good.
But someone is just taking a leak against the fence here. If we get mad right now in German uniforms. Alright guys, I think it's time for some coffee. Stalingrad Cafe. Yep, we call it Stalingrad Cafe because it's always very strong when I make it. So, and by the way, I'm wearing a German Erkennungsmarke. This the German dog tags look like. Stamped myself, you got one as well. Stamped by me. So if a German soldier got killed, you break this, 2 parts, 2 halves, and this part stays with the body. You take this part off. That's what the helmet looks like right now. It's still not completely dried, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. See that? The texture right there. Just gonna lay it here to dry some more. And we're gonna make some coffee, right?
Cafe!
Jawohl. We have our burners. Same model as the Germans used in World War II with S-bit. And here we got our Kochgeschirr 31, German mast-in, cool bottle. Cap back on. Here we have our S-bit fuel tablets, our matches. Here we go. Oh no, look at all this dirt in my can. Oh, look at that, guys. It's gonna be sand coffee for me. Oh no, well, you know, that's historically correct, so we're just gonna put it on there. Who cares? I'm gonna drink some sand. You wanna use my matches too?
Yes.
Here you go.
Please.
Yeah, that's not how you use matches. So another thing to show you. Here I have my Zeltbahn. It's a part of a tent, just one piece. Every single soldier was carrying one. And from a couple you can make one tent. You can even make a very, very big one from a lot of them together. But if it's raining, you can use it as well as a poncho. And I'm gonna show you how. We got a stick grenade.
Put the matches in my white bottle.
No, give it to me. I don't want you to steal my matches. I made them yesterday.
You were so busy with all of your stuff. I just
sure.
want to help you.
Yeah. I made these holes myself. You know what?
That's why it doesn't work properly.
Shut up. Here we got our Zeltbahn, and you can make a tent.
No!
Oh, sorry. Ooh, it's almost burning.
You just wanted
I forgot.
also.
I totally forgot about the coffee that's burning right here. So, okay, but here you can see it's a very nice camouflage. You can just put your hat through this hole. Hello, come on. There we go. So now we have, sort of, hold on. We have a poncho, and you can use the buttons here. You can close it up if you want to. But I'm not gonna do it right now because I'm too lazy and it's pretty hot and it's not really raining anymore. But you see, it's pretty cool as a poncho, and yeah, it just looks cool. And for a sniper, perfect camouflage. But yeah, now I have a tent over my head. My cap. There we go. All right, it's getting nice and hot, as you can see. It's boiling. Yeah, let me just grab this. Okay, that's gonna be okay.
Go that you don't burn yourself.
That's hot enough. Yeah, it happened before, a lot of times. Ouch! Wow, that's very hot. This is the coffee with some juice from chunks of pineapple. Look at that. Soluble coffee. Just a little bit, not too much. What are you laughing?
You went too much.
Well, I think this is gonna be enough.
For the people at home, if you ever are in a very, very cold area, take Nick with you. And he makes the best coffee. Then you can survive 3 days without getting tired.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna sleep for a long time. I need my Göffel, got my milk. And right here I have my sugar cubes. As you can see, it says Milchpulver, Wehrmacht Eigentum. And we're gonna just open it up. See that, guys? Might be too much milk. There we go. Now we have our sugar. Here we go. Oh wow, I think it's a little bit too much milk. Oh no. Well, who cares? I mean, it's coffee, right? I'm not gonna try it yet because it's way too hot still. Yeah, it's definitely ready. Looks like some kind of experiment. It's gonna explode. It's the first coffee in the trench today, and it's starting to rain again.
Yeah, where's your poncho?
Right there somewhere. I don't know. Oh man, my camera is getting wet.
Oh, it has a nice dark color.
Oh yeah, it's black. You gonna try it right now?
Yeah.
Good coffee? Or strange coffee?
No.
Okay?
But I just taste a little bit, so
Ah,
it's still very hot. So.
yeah.
That's nice coffee.
Alright.
Now we're gonna see what you have made.
Yeah, now it's time for my coffee. Alright, so I'm wearing my camouflage helmet right now. Alright, time to try this. It's still pretty hot, but I think we can try it right now. That's actually perfectly fine. Ah, echte deutsche Stalingrad-Kaffee. Sehr gut.
Yeah, tastes good? No.
Yeah, there's sand in there. I can see a lot of sand.
So, and you have coffee and you brush your teeth in one time.
What?
So you have the coffee and you brush your teeth in one time by the sand.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, sort of.
So yeah, real military coffee.
I can just feel the sand between my teeth. Der deutsche Göffel. Okay, so we are going to the village right now to refill our fuel bottles and get some butter and some potatoes so we can make some food. Let's go. Just listen to this sound, guys. My dogs don't really recognize me in German uniform. Yeah, I mean, it's not really normal to walk like this. Well, actually it is right here, in this house. We're on the way back to the trench. Jawohl. We got potatoes, we have some aluminum foil, we have butter. Alright guys, so we have a fire right now, as you can see. And we are planning to make the potatoes. Yeah, first we need a good fire. We're gonna put some corned beef in a cooking pan and we're gonna eat, and hopefully it's gonna be nice. What's your opinion about spending the night in this trench?
I hope that there are not a lot of American patrols or British patrols in this area.
A couple days ago, and this night actually, yesterday night, I heard a very scary sound in the garden. I'm not even kidding. I don't know what kind of scary animal it was, but it's something that probably wants to eat our chickens. The chickens are gonna sleep here tonight, so I think our goal is to defend the chickens. So guys, that's our goal. That's why we have a trench here. We need to defend the chickens against everything. Right over there is our trench. Here's our fire. Rifles ready, machine guns ready, machine pistols ready. We have German boots, so we can kick if we see something scary.
And we have helmets.
Yeah, we can throw away our helmets. What?
I just know from one time I was here, then we also took a patrol.
Yeah.
And we also hear a very, very scary sound.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's red eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah, that was pretty scary. We were. It's a while ago. We were in the garden and it was very dark, and we were laying on the ground, you know, just with our rifles ready. We just had that area on the left which was very dark. We were like, something isn't right here, you know. And I was like, what is that? So I searched for my flashlight. I turned it on and I saw something gray colored turn around and make a noise like and it just disappeared into the darkness. So I don't know what it was. I don't want to know.
Probably that's the thing that is counterattacking us.
Probably gonna go. It's probably some kind of allied animal or something that's gonna attack us.
It has to be Russian. Not American.
It's probably Russian.
It's a Russian that is on the wrong front.
Oh no, it's a Russian. Oh no, we are in Normandy, and there is a Russian thing going to attack us in the night. We have to be prepared for the night. You have a sleeping bag, right? Don't you?
Yeah, an American one.
American sleeping bag, and I have an American wool blanket. So
I got both.
you got both. We are only with 2 because the other guys don't have German uniforms. And so yeah, that's mainly the reason. Let's jump in the trench. There we go. You can see all the weapons. We got stuff for a whole platoon, but just 2 German soldiers sitting in a trench with a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep over there. And this time I'm really gonna try to sleep. Yeah guys, all we have to do right now is wait until it gets dark. So we are sweating right now because we've just been filming some crazy stuff with the MG42. And it's pretty hot, but now I think it's gonna be time for the potato. How? This is way too small. Oh
my god.
Perfect.
That was nice. Look out that the butter doesn't melt.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's smoking. Oh man, need more oxygen.
Yep, better.
We got our can with meat. Lift the tab. No hiss. Smells like dog food. It has a very strange color. Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this though, with my fork. This is my good fork. I think it will be pretty nice if it's hot, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess.
It's corned beef, so it should be good. It's making it worse. We're just gonna throw it on it. Like that, I guess. This is a very strange way to cook. Oh! Way too hot. Just gonna put it over there. Yes, that's gonna work, I guess. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh! Almost went wrong there. Ow! My fork is extremely hot. Uh-oh. Wow. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh, it's shooting at us. It always kind of escalates when I'm cooking, but it's always nice when it's done. We're just gonna do it like this. I've done it before. Okay. Oh, but I have to be quick now. Oh! Oh! All right. If we put it in our mess tins and we just grab some of those potatoes.
Smells nice.
And it tastes wonderful. Oh, it's soft, so it's good. Okay, it smells really nice. So I think it might be all right.
Try?
Yeah, just put it inside or whatever you want to do with it. Let me check this out. Yeah, this one's soft as well. I really have to watch my fingers.
Okay.
Is it good? Yeah, all right. You know, I'm just gonna mix it with that meat, I guess.
I just want to do the same thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't show this to Gordon Ramsay, though.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's good news. Ow! I just burned my fingers and I just couldn't. That was really my reaction. I'm burning again. I'm burning again. Oh.
Aha!
What are you doing?
Burned my lip.
You burnt your lip?
Yeah. These are potatoes of doom.
Yeah, they're hot. They're very hot. So this is our food for now. Some potatoes with meat. So yeah, that's what we're gonna eat right now. Let me check this out. Yeah, this is very good stuff.
Yeah.
Potato. Look at this. So it's potato and corned beef. That was a very, very good meal. Right now, some more knäckebrot. Here you go.
Thank you very much.
Kamerad, kennst du Knäckebrot? Okay, so there was someone walking over here, and right at the moment someone was walking here, the neighbors, I was like, kennst du Knäckebrot? So yeah, that was pretty strange probably.
Du Scheiße!
Amt der Wespe. Hier haben wir ein Stielangranate 24. Vor Gebrauch Sprengkapsel einsetzen. Screw the cap off. Porcelain ball with a rope. Pull it 4 or 5 seconds and it explodes. And it's not the shrapnel that kills you, but actually the blast. Pretty dangerous grenade.
Yeah, this is my K98K. It's from 1942. AR. It's an original ZF41 sniper.
AR is the manufacturer code.
Yes. It's a real sniper, so it's not after the war, post-war made or things like that. It's a real original World War II sniper rifle, ZF41. It's sharpshooter's rifle.
Yeah.
And the scope that I have, it's from CAG, like KAG. That means that it is made in Austria. By the manufacturer of Swarovski.
Swarovski.
Yes.
All right.
That's the maker of the scope. It's the legs of the scope. From every ZF41 ever made, the only manufacturer of the legs is Dove. It's from Berlin, I guess, from Mauser Berlin, but I'm not sure about that, not 100%. And just a nice looking rifle.
Oh yeah, it sure is.
The ZF that I bought, yeah, Nick already told I was on a vacation on Normandy. That's where I bought the ZF. The rifle I have now, yeah, maybe a year. I got the rifle a longer time. Finally it's complete, so...
yeah, you're pretty happy about that, right?
Yeah, it's one of the nicest I have in my collection.
Oh yeah.
About weapons I have, yes.
I really like those sharpshooters rifles, always very intimidating look.
Yeah, and you saw already through one of the pictures you made, you saw how it looks.
Yeah, it looks very scary.
So yeah, it also looks, if you have it against your eye and you see,
yeah,
it's pretty. Yeah, then you feel really like no one can touch me.
Yeah,
it's a salty looking gun of the wood, but just it's used so much.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I like that look. I mean, it
I
looks
love
very
it.
worn, as you can see all over
Yep.
the rifle. You can see all these dents and stuff, but that's what you like.
A real war.
Yeah, real used
real
rifle.
war used rifle, not
Yeah,
something that never been used.
Yeah, it's a very, very nice rifle.
In particular, by the scope that it has.
Oh, yeah.
It's just an awesome looking rifle.
ZF41 scope.
Yes.
There we go. This is what the helmet camouflage looks like right now. It's pretty cool. See that? It's hard. It's ready. Hear that sound? It's extremely hot. We got some bouillon. It's very nice and salty. You can take this part. There we go. Stir well. Looks pretty strange, but it's gonna be nice. Oh yeah,
tastes
That's
really good.
very nice. It's salty. That's very nice. That's some good stuff. I think that's the best stuff we had today in our mess tins.
I really like the meat and potatoes too.
Yeah, it was nice. But I somehow really like this right now. Good stuff. You sound like some kind of strange tunnel with wind coming through. I don't know what. It's making very strange noises. He's the weirdest person ever with drinking and eating. With the potatoes, he was like, and now he's drinking. Oh my god. This is horrible, spending a day in a trench with this guy. There he goes again.
I can't eat anymore.
My helmet is in the way.
Oh damn. I just can't.
Always keep your gaffer very close with you.
Oh, just put it in your mess tin like I do.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna make noise. Clink, 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 where you're walking. Alright guys, so we have a mission right now. The chickens don't know where they have to go because we got these chickens for 2 days and we just placed their house here in the garden today. So they're still over there. The Germans have to help. If you walk that way, just bring them
there.
Just, yeah, I stay here.
Oh, they're probably gonna run underneath this, no?
Come on, chicks, go. That way. That way.
No, no, no. Get up.
Los. Get up. Get up. Los, los, los. Jawohl.
You want chicks?
It worked. So, if you have chickens in your garden and they don't know where to go, call the Deutsche Wehrmacht. Well, they found their house, sort of, I guess. Well, if it's getting darker, I think they're going inside there. But yeah, chickens are not really that smart. Well, they are smart, but not that smart. Well, actually, they're not smart at all. They're chickens, but they're awesome. Henne, henne, Eier, Eier. Oh man, I love chickens. And no, we never eat them. Well, we buy them in the store. But you know what I mean. We don't eat our own chickens. Only the eggs. If they lay them out. We had chickens before, but they were all killed by the scary animal inside the garden. We decided to buy them again. Now we have 4 chickens and we have to defend them bis zum letzten Mann.
An der Invasionsfront. Einer Kampfpause.
We got a mission, guys. The chickens escaped. They went over the fence. It's getting dark already, as you can see. One chicken is left behind, as you can see. Don't be scared, chicken. Come over here. Go this way. Go that way. Okay, we need to go this way. I need your help. Watch out. Don't let this chicken out. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, that's not a good thing. Okay, go away, go away, go away. Go away now. Yeah, we got a problem. Alright guys, I'm filming myself with a little bit of light right now. As you saw, the chicken just escaped. We had to go to the neighbors and it was hidden somewhere in their garden. And now it's pretty dark, so we have to fill the oil lamps and we're gonna place some candles because it's very dark right now. There we go. That's it.
That's one.
That's number 1. Nice. So there we go. Place this one here, not on top of the trench. That would be stupid.
Yep. Then
Where the enemy
can see us.
Yeah. So it's like that, and this one. Just gotta walk around a little bit. Smells so nice. Now we need some candles. You can see the MG42. Oh yeah. Here we got our candles. There we go. And we still have the trench candle over there. That's where I burnt my jacket in the other video. My US jacket. I think it still works. It does. So, 2 candles. Oh yeah, guys, the candles are placed right there. In the distance, you can see one. Right here. And right there in the corner as well. Here we have a lantern, candle, candle. And behind me, there is a candle. And also right there, inside, you can see candles. Danke schön. Okay, guys. So what we learned is that an MG box is perfect to open up a beer bottle. See that? Unbelievable, right? That's so cool.
Awesome.
Kruppstahl. It's cool, huh?
That's pretty cool.
Don't want my other bottle to fall.
It also has just the same as a opener.
Yeah, it's just the same shape.
Yeah.
Just.
Just sitting in a trench
Yeah.
in the backyard with one of my best friends,
Oh yeah.
drinking a beer. The only thing that
It's empty already.
me also almost. MGs in the background, rifles at the foreground. The only thing that I now miss is just a good German marching song.
Well, we're not gonna sing German marching songs in the middle of the night. No, definitely not.
The people probably think this is an hour later or 2 hours later, but it is just
Couple
3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes for the next beer.
Oh, you try your own. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah, better. MG42 machinegewehrbox.
Nice.
Oh my god. I just opened my first beer bottle with an MG box.
Carbonation, huh? So much carbonation. And yes, indeed, guys, we are talking English because we want everyone to understand what we're saying, of course. We are hearing scary sounds in the darkness. So, a World War I Mauser bayonet. You see that, guys? The candles in there? But there are a lot of spiders. I just saw them over there. Look at this. What are you doing?
There's something in my boot.
So you have to take them off.
Yeah. Probably a few kilos of sand or something.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm just gonna sit down again. Because there's not really much else we can do right now, I think. Just give me this PPSH. An original PPSH from World War II. Ugh. You made it wet.
Sorry.
And he's using a rope as a sling. Thank you for putting a rope on my PPSH.
It works great.
Yeah, but it's in the way of the sight. This is right there.
It's a Russian.
So you can't, yeah.
It's a Russian rifle.
Russian
you
rifle.
don't need to aim.
That's true, you can just spray like that. I really like the PPSH.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Look at this. It's beautiful, right? And it shoots really fast. It's like a small MG42, actually. There are a lot of pictures with Germans using the PPSH. I always liked this in Call of Duty World at War when I played it. Right?
No, because you always shoot me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. And, oh, of course I have my pistol here.
The FN.
The FN, yeah. Right over here in this holster.
Does it fit well in the...
Yeah, it works
Yeah?
perfectly. Here I have the magazine.
Awesome.
What the? I wanted to put the magazine inside, but there is already a mag in there, so it's not gonna go in there, of course. Is it? No. But it's actually for the Walter P38, this magazine. What's falling? Okay guys, so this is what fell on the ground.
Guten Tag, ich bin Ludwig.
Whoa.
So Bro,
Did you hear that?
what the there?
Guys, that was crazy. And guys, this was real. That was insane.
That was like an explosion.
There was an explosion. It was like boom.
Waar is je pik op?
Yeah. I just fell. Look at the blood coming over there. I need to clean that up. Alright guys, so we just cleaned it up. It's pretty deep, but now officially I can say something very crazy again. I can now officially say that I cut myself on a piece of German barbed wire while in a trench. Oh yeah. First aid right there, yeah. Nice.
Okay. This is normally bandaged for a shot wound.
Yeah, and it's just going up around my arm completely.
Yep.
Perfect. Danke, Sanitäter.
I'm not a sanitator.
I know, but I just wanted to say something German. Right guys, so after some talking and stuff, making some jokes, and now it's time to fix the sleeping spots. I'm gonna grab the lantern here. You get your sleeping bag here.
Yeah.
And what's your plan? What are you doing?
Well, I'm making a shelter around this spot
Okay.
so I can put my head dry.
But you're putting it... Oh, what? Oh, you're just putting it in the ground like that? Oh, yeah.
Yep. Then I have the pins for
Yeah.
and then I can some stuff that can't get wet can I put dry. So
Okay. Looks like a nice spot. And I'm gonna show you my spot. Well, nothing really happened yet, but this is my spot. Ah, it looks pretty nice, right? Alright guys, we've been busy for quite a while fixing our sleeping spot. This is what it looks like, and I'm gonna use the flashlight just to show you. Look at this. Very nice shelter with all the stuff. MG42 right over there, lantern, Mauser, personal stuff. Watch out with the candle there.
yeah, I see.
We got a brand gun over there. They say it's gonna rain this night, so yeah. Yeah, that looks awesome. Fantastic. Good job. You got a lot more room than I have. Wow. Now let's take a look at my spot. We put a lot of stuff in the boxes. We don't want everything to get wet. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna sleep. There's my helmet and of course my rifle. My belt with my pistol. We got some personal stuff. Toothbrush, Nivea cream, razor. I'm gonna fix that when I'm gonna sleep. That's my pillow. There's a lot living in there. When I'm gonna sleep, I'm just gonna pull this over it and we should be fine, I guess. So that's it for now.
Yeah. Luckily we got all the bounded American stuff.
Yeah, we got
Like
some
shelters.
shelters, yes. American tent halves.
Yeah.
Because we only have one Zeltbahn, so that's not enough.
Thank you, America.
Thank you. I guess we're gonna try to sleep right now, huh? Look at that. There's my shelter. You doing okay there?
What is it?
You doing okay there?
Yeah, it's very cozy.
You took off your boots?
Yeah. To sleep.
I'm just gonna keep them on, I think. I wouldn't normally use my German flashlight, but no batteries, so yeah. I would say good night for now.
Yeah, I sleep very tight here, so
I hope so.
it's
And
gonna be okay.
hopefully I see you tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Gute Nacht.
Guten Nacht.
Oh man. Oh, not a lot of space. Ooh, I need to watch out with those candles. Ugh. At this moment, it's not really cold or anything. I'm gonna try to get this box inside. Wind. I'm gonna use this box for my camera. Oh, there is definitely not a lot of space in here. Look at this. Not a lot of space at all. There we go. Oh. Yeah, there we go. We want this to be closed completely. It's pretty hot in here. First, let me just put this in the ground. Oh no. Oh, it's so hot in here. It's really hot in here. Especially when wearing a German jacket. This is gonna be my pillow. I'm gonna take off my jacket, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sure about that actually. Yeah, I probably am. Wow, it's hot in here. I'm gonna take out this bandage. Oh, that's nice. My blanket. It smells like a firing range in here. Time to blow out this candle. I'm gonna lay down here, hopefully gonna sleep. I'm gonna put my camera in there. I don't want it to get wet. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or maybe earlier. Good night. I can't believe this. Listen to this. He's snoring so extremely loud that I can't sleep. And because I'm in here, I don't know, it makes it even louder somehow. It's like... With sleeping, I'm always the unlucky one. Maybe I'm gonna turn around. Jesus. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna try to sleep. And if that's not gonna work, it's gonna be no sleep again. Start of a nice day. Uh-oh. All my stuff. I don't want this to fall behind the wall. And I'm gonna release the chickens. And after that, I'm gonna wake my friend. Good morning, Susie. Let's release the chickens. There we go. All right, guys. Time to wake up Helmut. Time to wake him up. Good morning. Well, I'm pretty sure you slept well.
Yeah.
Oh man, you were snoring. You have no idea how loud you are. It was like...
That means that I slept well.
What?
That means that I slept well.
Oh yeah, you did. I could hear you from over there.
Oh, that's good.
I think it's time for some coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make some coffee. Yeah, I could definitely use some coffee now. It's pretty cold in the morning. You have a very good sleeping bag. Oh, but right in there was actually pretty cold. There you go. Yep. gonna be this box, I think. This is my coffee. What's with the buttstock of the brand?
I bounced my head against it.
That's because it's an Allied machine gun. And you're a German. My medicine smells like soup still.
Need water?
I got some. We can go to the village later. Oh wow, I can taste this Asbit stuff.
It smells like fish.
Yeah, it smells like fish. What's going on?
There's a snail inside my cockers here. A very small one.
Oh, there it is. Oh no. The chicken division. We are sitting chicks here. Wow, oh man, look at this.
Looks like a pirate scar.
Yeah. Arr. We're gonna try our coffee. I can just feel it go down. Whoa. Yeah, I feel it because I'm cold. Because it's pretty cold in there. The ground was wet, literally lying on the wet floor. Nice.
I was laying in a nice, comfy MG42 position.
In a sleeping bag.
In a sleeping bag.
Yeah. Hey, chickens in the background. What a beautiful sight. And refill the fuel bottles. The chickens are too young to lay eggs right now, but if they're old enough, yeah, scrambled eggs.
Scrambled. Oh.
Mmm. Here you go.
Thank you very much, mate.
You're welcome. Knekkenbrot in the early morning. Here I got my original toothbrush from the Second World War. Never used, so clean. Very good toothbrush. There we go. Oh no, I just dropped my toothbrush on the ground. Oh no, and I just cleaned it. Well guys, that was the sleeping in the trench. It was crazy. I had more sleep this time than the video with the US uniform. You slept well?
I slept very well.
Yeah, I could hear that. Right now we have to pack all our stuff and it's gonna be a lot of work because it's so much stuff. The MGs and all the weapons are covered in dust, so we have to clean it. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work.
Oh, it's time for me to go home.
Oh, I don't think so.
Bye bye.
No, I don't think so. So guys, of course, yeah, we've been sleeping in the trench today. Yeah. And after that, why not just go to the Eyewitness Museum in Beek, the Netherlands. If you visit the Netherlands, you have to go to this museum. And of course, I just paid some more cash for the SS helmet that I'm gonna buy. So yeah, I can't wait to have that beautiful helmet in my collection so I can show you close-ups and stuff. I made some pictures. We're gonna look some more around. And you can still see the foxholes here from the last reenactment. It's always breathtaking. Panzerabwehrkanone 40. Yes guys, it's still a mess right here as you can see. I still have to clean this all up. It was a lot of work to get this all inside again. We had to come from all the way back in the garden, upstairs, down, with machine guns and heavy boxes, and I have a nice trench scar souvenir as you can see right there. And guys, I also want to thank every single one of you for watching my videos. We have over 70,000 subscribers right now. Thank you so much. This is awesome. Whoops. And I'm standing on a Laufschütze. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did like the video, please leave a like and a comment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.